What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Tony Rock. I had just posted my video about Will Smith, and I saw comments of people talking about Tony Rock going in on Jada Pinkett and Will. And I actually had seen that right after I had recorded and went to post. And I said, you know what? I am going to speak on that. Because, you know, Tony Rock did what Chris Rock probably isn't going to do. I honestly don't think Chris Rock is going to go. I could be totally wrong. But I don't think that Chris Rock is really going to go at Will and Jada the way people think that he may or may not. I don't feel it. I just think that, you know, Chris may still feel that it was somehow his fault as to why all this started, when really there have been other people throughout the show that had mentioned Will Smith and Jada and said worse things than he did. But he took the brunt of Will Smith's frustration. Again, people think that this thing is staged, that, you know, it was scripted, but Will Smith is down really bad right now. He had to step down from the Academy. He is getting drugged all through social media. Other celebrities are speaking out against him, and Tony Rock going in on him. This to me just is not really looking good for Will Smith right now. It just isn't. He didn't gain anything from this. Maybe his wife's approval, but what does that mean? What does that really mean at the end of the day? Now, here's the clip here. I'm gonna play it so y'all can hear for yourself.
Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage,
via the Shade Room.
this ain't the mother Oscars. And if you walk up here, you ain't nominated for these hands. Oh, we on pop the rest of the year. Every time you see me do a show, pop. I ain't want to start the show like that. You want to hit my brother? Because your gave you a side eye?
All over a side eye, people. All over. She rolled her eyes, then she gave him the side eye because he laughed at the joke.
Oh, it's a lot of Rock Brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of Rock Brothers. It's 10 of us. To see all the Rock Brothers. You gonna be like, I ain't even on that Rock Brother. That Rock Brother? That's a Rock Brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just wanna let y'all know. They ain't gonna ride. They ain't gonna ride. I don't got a lot of lose.
It's interesting. We may have not been speaking about that last part, but I'm showing this because there's a lot of comedians who may feel a bit of anxiety with the fact that they have to go out there and perform knowing that somebody may be emboldened to hop on stage and get physical with them. Because I've seen numerous comedians speak out. There are those that have concerns because when you go these different towns and do these shows, you know, things could happen. There may have been times where things have happened. You know, Dave Chappelle was trending because there were people that thought that he should be the next one to get slapped on stage. And I remember somebody posted a picture of Dave Chappelle and how swole Dave Chappelle is now. Dave Chappelle is not going to let any one of you put hands on him. You can try if you want to. Now, I will say this about Tony Rock. Tony Rock has made a career for himself. You know, Tony Rock has done that outside of, you know, what his brother has done, which I think is really commendable. He's carved out his own lane like Charlie Murphy did. You know, is a famous brother, and Tony has a famous brother too, but he's been able to carve his own lane in comedy. So let's look at this article from page 6. Comedian Tony Rock recently hit the stage to vent about his brother Chris Rock being smacked by Will Smith during Sunday night's Oscars. If you think you're gonna walk on stage, up on this stage, this ain't the MFing Oscars, Tony exclaimed while performing in footage obtained by the Shade Room, referencing his older brother being slapped during the ceremony by Smith after making G.I. Jane joke about wife Jada Pinkett Smith, who suffers from hair loss condition alopecia. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for bleep, but these MFing hands. Or we going to pop the rest of the year N-word. Every time you see me do a show, pop. I don't want to start the show like that, he continued, throwing his hands in the air. You're gonna hit my MFing brother because your B gave you a side eye. Footage from the evening shows Smith laughing at Rock's joke until he noticed wife Jada was uncomfortable with the insult and then proceeded to approach the never scared comedian and slap him across the face before screaming, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." And look how the trickle effect of that. Tony, who's 47, then struts across the stage for telling the crowd, "Oh, it's a lot of Rock brothers. Y'all ain't know? It's a lot of Rock brothers." Chris, who's 57, is the eldest of the seven siblings, including brothers Andre, Tony, Brian, Kenny, who's 42, and Jordan, who's 31, as well as sister Andy, who's 36. The siblings also share a late half-brother Charles, who passed away in 2006. A rep for Tony Rock did not immediately respond for comment. Of course they didn't respond for comment. Y'all see the video. Tony previously shared his disappointment in Smith's actions after the star apologized to his brother in a lengthy Instagram post Monday. When a fan asked Tony via Twitter, "Do you approve of the apology?" Tony simply responded Tuesday, "No." While Tony continues to air his grievances with Smith for attacking his brother Chris appears to be moving on from the topic, even stopping a fan who screamed F Will Smith during his recent show in Boston. And I think I said that earlier. He wants to move on from it. And I think that's probably why Tony Rock addressed it, because Tony may feel like his brother wants to move on from it. But Chris doesn't really want to make a big deal out of it, which is sad, because Chris is one of the most well-known and respected comedians out there. And the fact that he can't even take it to the comedy floor, because that's what comics do. They take the issues in their life and they make comedy out of it. Just shows you that maybe he feels guilt, which he shouldn't. I mean, if a man put his hands on you, I don't care. I'm not feeling guilty over nothing. It was a joke. Jada Pinkett Smith didn't like it because Jada Pinkett Smith doesn't like Chris Rock, because Chris Rock clowned her in 2016 over her boycott. Because I think at that time, Jada Pinkett Smith felt important. And Chris Rock made her feel very unimportant. And I think that ever since then, she felt some type of way, because she's very passive aggressive. I feel like we see one side of her in the media, but there's another side to her that we don't see. And that side of her came out during the Oscars. And that's why Will Smith reacted the way that he did. Because she wants to present an image of herself. It's almost like she wants to siphon the positive energy that Will Smith has had over the decades into herself. She wants to become Will Smith. But by also containing that other part of herself that nobody knows about. She wants to become Will Smith. She wants to become the good spouse. She wants to become liked by everybody. And Will Smith is trying to reverse things to where he's the unlikable of the two and she's the likable one. But the thing is, Will, we ain't dumb. We see things for what it is. We see your wife for who she is. No matter how much she tries to pass herself off as just this life guru that is just giving advice and wants good, positive energy. She wants healing. That's a facade. It's just as much of a facade as Will Smith's carefully crafted image over the last 20 some odd years. Almost 30 years. Threw it away. Just to make an unhappy woman happy. Okay, that's one of the things. You can't make an unhappy woman happy, especially when even your daughter at 11 years old were writing letters wanting Tupac to come back to make her happy, because that's how bad things were behind the scenes. But because Will Smith worked, Jada at point she worked, they weren't around each other as much. And I think that when the pandemic hit, they were around each other, and I think that Will learned a lot about his wife. A lot. And it exposed itself. And the fact that two people in Chris Rock and Will Smith, who I believe were cool with each other, are no longer cool with each other. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact of egos and appeasement going wrong. Now, Chris may want to move on from this, but I believe Tony Rock has every right to defend his brother. I mean, no sibling would want to see their brother, who is self-made, have to go on national TV and be humiliated like that. So I can see where Tony's frustration comes from, you know? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one. Y'all go check out the other videos in the description box.